Hey guys, how's it all going? Thanks for joining me, Brett's Fishing Diaries, on Thursday, the 5th of October. I nearly said September then. Jesus, can't believe I'm saying October. You know, my first video went up in February. I can't believe it's October already. Anyway, we're here, we're fishing, we're on the river, but not anywhere that you've seen me fish before. This is a new spot for me on my river. Big long grassy area, and we're here. The only problem with this spot is how it's situated. The wall is quite high and it's quite wide, so if I do hook into a fish, I ain't gonna know nothing about it until I get over this wall, which is not gonna be easy. What I've done is I've situated myself. There's like a little V-shaped bit in the wall, I guess, where people can go down or whatever, to make it easier to maybe bring a fish up. But that's being optimistic. There might not be anything, but this is a new spot for me, so I don't know what the weed situation is. I don't know what the snags are like. The normal parts of the river that I normally do have been really weedy lately, so you never know. This might be a supreme spot with no weed and no snags. So I'm going to get set up. It's a lovely day. The next 2 or 3 days are supposed to be really nice. Hopefully I'll be back at work soon. My boss gets back on off holiday tomorrow, so I'm hoping either the weekend or Monday I'll be back at work. So I need the money. The batteries need replacing on Wanda. She's hurting. That's going to take me a couple of weeks to get the money together for them, so I hope she holds out. Anyway, I've got the rods out. I just need to get the reels on, get the rigs on, and get fishing. First rant. I normally make my own rigs, but I was going through a load of gear yesterday and I found these ready-made rigs by NGT. Now, I quite rate NGT. They're at the lower end of the market, and I've used a lot of their products and I've always been happy. But these made up rigs are pants. Sort it out. You get them out of the packet, look, and they're just all intertangled. The way they package them as well, like I just put a 2-hook flapper on the other rod. The line's all springy, so I'm having to try and stretch it a little bit to try and straighten out the snoods. This is a 3-hook flapper, which I've never used before, and it's probably going to take me 10 minutes to sort this shit out. It weren't that long ago I would not have had the patience for this. I'd have just gone, nah, not happening. Guess I must be chilling out. Although I've been really grumpy this week, and I don't know why. Everything's been annoying me. So hopefully a fish will change all that. Right, let me finish untangling this and I'll come back. Right, so the tide's coming in. What is the time? 1:15. I think high tide is 2:15. But it's pulling quite strong. That went out sort of to the middle where the current is the strongest. That was the 2-hook flabber. I'm only using squid. So you can't even see me, can you? I'm a div. Talking to my shoulder. Yeah, that's a 2-hook flabber. That's out in the middle. 3-hook flabber, I'm just going to tug out a little way. Not close to the wall, just half a rod length out. Yeah, so I'll bait that up now and get that out as well. With vision. I can't believe how warm it is. There's hardly any wind. This is October. Come on, the fish. Come on, the cod. Please, I want my first cod. It's too warm for cod, I think. Too warm. Little tap on the right hand rod there, guys. I was thinking of munch into pick up a penguin, but I better hold out for a minute. That's the 3-hook flapper, fairly close in, that is. No, I'm having a bite at my penguin. Oh, yeah, bloody hell. Here we go, guys. Penguin power. Very little, whatever it is. nothing. Now you all saw that. That was a bite. How is there nothing on the end? Snagged already. Try to go a bit further, guys. Well, I've chucked out a bit further, not too far still, but I guess all these walls, you're fishing too close, and in fairness, it's wet up, people dump shit over the side, right? There must be all kinds of crap in this river, bikes, sofas, people. But that was definitely a bite. And to pull a rod like that, that's got to be a seriously big crab, isn't it? Right. See if I can have a bite of this penguin. Do love a penguin. It's been years since I had a penguin. while we're on the subject of rants, anybody else with me who hates this shit? The cap that don't come off. I can never put it back on right. Hold up. This ain't bad. Yeah, my favourite. He's not a bad size though. There we go. Get this slimy son of a bitch back. As you know, I hate them things. Slimy sons of bitches. But it's not a blank. We're off the mark, guys, and it's been 3/4 of an hour. Yeah. Let's get that rebaited. Isn't it funny how a bit of experience helps you out? Now, back in March, April time, I think, when I caught my first eel, and my first few eels, nightmare. They now went up with a tangle or wrapped round. Now with a bit of experience, I know straight away you got to pull the weight away from where the eel is. Luckily that was hooked just in the corner of the mouth. That was easy to get out. But I did forget my wet wipes, which is a bit of a bugger. But anyway, I've rebaited it. That's the 2 hook flapper on squid. Well, they're both on squid. And I've gone back out into the middle. So yeah, even though that was an eel, I am in a better mood. Fishing, tell you. It is the medicine for all. Especially when you catch a fish. Yeah, so as I was saying about Wander, I had to do a bit of a repair yesterday. What happened was I fully charged it and I went to Lidl's, which is half a mile away, and time I got there, battery power was down to half. I thought, Jesus. So I barely got it. In fact, I didn't. I got about 300 or 400 yards from them and had to limp it. So I pulled, basically, she's got 2 cartridges that slot in at the back. And in each cartridge is 2 tiny batteries. So there's 4 batteries in all. So I unscrewed and opened up the cartridges just to see if there was like a terminal come off or something. There weren't, but one of the positive wires, the sheath had broken. That hadn't been put in there properly, and that was kind of hanging over a bit of plastic tight. And I guess with the bumps and stuff that had worn through the sheath, the wire weren't broken, but I'm guessing it must have lost some kind of power out of there somehow, because I ain't got any solder with me, so I couldn't do a proper job. So I just wrapped it up in electrical tape and put it in a safer place. And today, I mean, I've done half a mile and the battery power's still fine. Still need new batteries. You're supposed to get about 16 mile, and I think at best I've ever had is 9 or 10, and less when you're carrying a load of fishing gear. So I still got to get some new batteries in 2 or 3 weeks time, but hopefully that little repair is keeping me alright at the minute, because I was worried I weren't going to get to work when I start again. So I think 4 new batteries for this, which is the other thing. These are 12 milliamp each, and ones I've looked at are 15 milliamp, but the dimensions are the same, so they'll fit. So it should give me a little bit longer distance, and for 4 of them I think it's 130 quid. So I'm going to get some, and so I don't have to worry, because pushing this is a nightmare, and when you've got all fishing gear on, well, you can forget it. So yeah, how you doing anyway? What's going on in your life? Thought I had a tap then. Right, I'm gonna have a quick slug of my drink. I might pull out another chocolate. I've got another one in there, gold. But we'll keep an eye on these rods. Here's a question for you while I think of it. Why are eels so slimy and not other fish? And it's like in the freshwater world, right? Bream are really slimy. Now I know what the slime is for. It's to protect them from parasites, right? But why an eel and a bream need more protection from parasites than other fish? What's that all about? Anyone know that reason? Bleep bloop it in the comments if you do. Now I know obviously eels do spend a part of their life in fresh water. Then they do that long journey to the Sargasso Sea. But bream don't do that, so I don't know. You know, let me know if you know, and if you know, then I want to know. That right hand rod's been out now for about 20 minutes. I'll give it 5 more minutes. That's the free hook flapper, and I'll check that. We're now at 2 o'clock, I think. No, we're not. We're at 1:30. So we've got about 3/4 of an hour, I think, till the high tide. Then we'll be fishing down, which is my favourite. I prefer to fish down than to fish up. So, fly just went in my lug hole. Yeah, I've had an eel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't stand them.
No, I don't like them, but I'm surprised to know that we've got some in the river.
Yeah, they had become endangered a bit.
Yeah, that's quite good news.
But there's been quite a few out this year.
Oh, yeah, I don't like them.
No, they're slimy, horrible things.
Horrible,
yeah.
Never liked them. Oh, I don't say something. It's nice to know though, because it means the river's maybe a little bit cleaner.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I know I think it's now against the law to kill them.
Yeah, I think you have to let them go, don't you? And
not that I'd eat one anyway.
Oh no, my friend's Danish, and they eat a lot of eels.
Do they look like jellied?
No, they roast them.
Really?
Like chicken, yeah. And there's a dish in it was in Denmark. It wasn't Norway. I had it, and they have the eel in a round, and they have like a mashed potato with crispy bacon on the top and butter.
Really?
And if you can eat all the way, and you eat it, and you put the bone around, and it is a bit like chicken when it's roasted.
Is it really?
Yeah, but
I'll take your word for that.
No, but good luck. I hope you have a nice afternoon.
Thank you, darling. You too.
Come on, cat. We're going this way. No, come on. You want to go a bit further. A little bit warm for him, though.
Yeah.
Lovely.
What about that? Apparently roasted eel is like chicken. John Spalton, you tell me, have you roasted your eels? There you go. Every day's a school day. I won't be trying it. Alright, let's check this right hand rod. Oh, she's warm. Here's another question. I'm full of questions today. But no, some of the squid I'm using, it is old, it's been in and out of the freezer loads. But some of them are really inky, that black ink they produce. I'm covered in it. Now my brain just said to me, do you know what? Maybe that's not the best squid to use, because they use that as a repellent, right? Well, if you've got it on your hook, no fish is going to go near it, are they? Am I right? Am I wrong? I think I'm going to try and get some uninked squid on the next hooks. If I catch a fish now, then what I just said is absolute balloon. So, we'll find out. Well, there goes my theory. Straight away. Oh, come on.
I was expecting to see something really good on the end of that then.
So was I. I was bouncing like mad. Sorry, disappointed. Come on, that was bouncing like a bugger. How can there not be something on the end of that? I'm going to have to start leaving it longer. But I mean, that was constant. That weren't a crab. I thought it was a bass the way that was bouncing. Oh well. Well, no more bites. Sitting on wander now. My legs are getting tired. Yeah, it's 1:45. We should be coming up on high tide now, although it still seems to be coming through. No more bites. It's clouding up now. But it's still warm. The wind's got up a little bit, but not much. Still in my t-shirt, so it's not that bad, is it? Yeah. But I quite like it here. I've always come past this spot, going to my normal marks, but never fished it. I felt snaggy a couple of times when I pulled it in, but I don't know if that's actual snags or whether it's just weed, because I've been pulling in a bit of weed, but not loads. You know, enough where you can handle it, don't stress you out, or stress me out anyway. Don't stress some people out at all. But that's got on my wick the last few weeks, this weed. It wouldn't even be so bad if it was just round the lead or not or something, but when it's covering your hooks up, you know, what a waste of time. No fish is going to find that, are they? But that left hand rod's been in a while now. I'll give that another 10 minutes and I'll check that. That got pulled down a bit by the tide. This other one's holding out in front, but that's not so far out. So yeah, give it another 10 minutes and we'll see what's occurring. I'll take that back when I said there ain't a lot of weed. Right, I'll punch that one out further. That's pretty much 3/4 of the way across the river. It's probably the furthest I've ever tried. I've never tried to go the other side of the river, ever. I got to be a little bit careful because I've got no leader on here. Snapped off on a previous rig, and I ain't got any more tapered leader put on. I've just ordered some. So I can't go mad, but that went out there. Had some kind of like, I don't know, a little wet wipe on there and all. Just want a fish, not an eel. I don't mind the eel, save the blank, but I'd love a fish. I think the bass are pretty much gone now. I've had a couple of little ones, as you've seen in previous videos. But I ain't had a big bass for a long time. But I'm not even getting any taps from any whiting today. I don't know. Right, let's keep an eye out. I just reeled in that right hand rod, 3-hook flapper, and there's a bit of weed on there. There's another one of these sea anemone things clinging onto rocks. Weird looking things. Anyway, I'll put him back, rebait, and chuck it out. I'm going to pull this right hand rod in. The tide going out has brought it closer in. That's gone a little bit slack. Weird that, didn't see any bites, it went a bit slack, and baits, all 3 hooks have been stripped, so I'll rebait and get it back out. Well, it is now, guys, 3:30. I haven't had any bites whatsoever. Shout out to one of my subscribers who just stopped and talked to me, watches all my videos. Good to see you again, Gary. No, I didn't remember his name. I had to ask him. You know what I'm like. But so yeah, I'm gonna reel these in. I'll reel the left one in first. That's been out the longest. And rebait. I don't know how long I'm going to stay for. It's not. It's got a bit cooler because I put my jumper back on, but it's not cold. Don't look like it's going to rain, but you never know. So anyway, let's reel this left one in and see what it's about. There's a fish on it. Well, there you go. You missed it, Gary. I sort of waiting. It's alright. No bite. No bite. Nothing was moving. Yeah, put him back. No blank for Bretsky. Alright, how about that? A little whiting. Now I'm even happier. Now it's a proper, not blank. There's a fish, proper fish. Two hook flapper out, seems to be holding quite well. This three hook flapper is closer to the wall, and that one's actually got garlic squid on. Now somebody commented on my last video, or one of my last videos, a couple of videos ago, whatever, that garlic squid wasn't one of my best ideas. Well, you can't say that. Just because I didn't catch on that day, it was just a bad catching day. Don't mean to say it's a bad idea. So if that right hand rod catches now, you're going to have to remove your comment. Hey look, I try all sorts of things. Because you know, you got to try, because one day you might hit the jackpot and get that thing that works. Let's face it, most of the time it's luck anyway. I just felt moisture. Don't rain on me. Right, just keep an eye on these rods, especially the garlic ones. Alright guys, no more bites. I'm going to give it another half an hour. And think about packing up. Starting to feel moisture. So we'll give it another half an hour. Right, that's the end of the session. I'm calling it. Clouds are looking a bit dark, so I want to get them before I get drenched. Oh well, what a bad session, was it? You know, we had that lovely slimy eel and a whiting. Not a bad spot. Again, the only thing that hampered us was the weed. And this stretches quite a bit, this grassy area here. So I'll try different spots here. As the weed disappears, could end up being a really good spot. So yeah. So until the next video, guys, take care of yourselves, and tight lines, calm minds. Take care. Bye bye.